summer right around the corner, and it just may be the season of love, maybe your season of love. Our David Greenberg is in Studio B with a local matchmaker. And Dave, she says, you know, right now it is the perfect time for a little LOVE.
Yeah, Danita, it certainly is. Love it's a year-round sport, right? But right now you're starting to get into those months where you can enjoy those dates outside. But a lot of people who are struggling to find somebody, they're turning to matchmakers and matchmaking apps to try and find somebody. So I want to bring in Melissa here she's a local matchmaker. I'm so fascinated by your story here. You have a company, Matchmaking with Melissa. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me about how you got into the matchmaking industry?
Yes, definitely. So thank you for having me.
Of course.
I got into it just because, like, I love people. I love making the connections, and I knew there was a need for it in Cleveland specifically.
Yeah.
So I have a big database. I network all the time, and I just thought it'd be a perfect fit.
Right. And so I know we were talking a little bit beforehand, but I want to know, what's one of the first love stories that comes to mind that you helped put together?
Yes. So I had a female client, and she was kind of down, very successful, but she's like, where do I find these people? And so she came to me. There's this guy that I vetted specifically for her, matched a lot of her criteria of what she was looking for. But obviously I can't vet your chemistry.
Right.
So set up the date, and after a date, we have a feedback call. So when I connected with her, first I connected with him, and I said, how did it go? And he's like, Melissa, you're never going to believe this. And he said that they were on a date. He typically does not answer his phone.
Very respectful.
Yes, and you should never answer your phone or even look at your phone. I actually think it should be off the table, but in this case, it was on the table. It started ringing, and it said, Mom. Well, his mom was passed away 4 years ago. So he's like, I'm so sorry. Do you mind if I call this number back? My mom passed away. So called it back. It was disconnected. He had nobody. And so he just felt like it was his mom, like, giving the blessing. I know, I get chills every time. I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. He's like, she's wonderful. And so obviously that's one side of the story.
That's unbelievable.
Yes.
So how does the process work? If somebody is interested in coming to you for matchmaking advice, walk us through that process.
Sure. So first I meet with you, and we have a discovery call. So during the discovery call, I'm finding out about you, your non-negotiables, your criteria, and from there we're seeing if it's a fit to work together. So making sure you have realistic expectations.
And that can be hard sometimes.
Very.
People have their set criteria of what they're looking for.
Very. And so my job as a matchmaker is to make you as open-minded as possible, and also ask the right questions. That's the main part.
Yeah.
So if we are a fit to work together, then after that, learning all about you and what you're looking for in a potential partner, then me and my team go to work and we find those people for you. So they are going through an extensive vetting process specifically for you, and we are picking out, hand-picked matches specifically for you and your criteria, and introducing you to them.
So tell me about the age range of your clients, and then one thing specifically that you feel like is the biggest problem with the dating world today.
Yeah, so I would say my clients are anywhere from in their 20s to their 80s. So a lot of people think it's just like a certain age group. Love is love. Yeah. Everybody is looking for it for different reasons, whether you want to start a family, maybe your significant other of 60 years passed away, and now you're trying to navigate the modern dating world in 80s. There's a lot of different reasons why people are looking for a matchmaker in that. So.
And then the biggest challenge, a lot of people right now are out there struggling. They're looking on the dating apps. They're saying, I'm not really seeing what I'm looking for. What's your advice to those people?
So you have to personally be ready. A lot of people aren't ready to date. So if you're not over your ex, you should not be looking for somebody to fill that void. You need to work on yourself and be the best version of yourself. Yeah. And I will be the first person to say that. Any matchmaker that takes you on when you are not over an ex is just setting you up for a disaster. Yeah. I also do coaching, so I will be very honest about what we need to do to make you as successful as possible in your dating journey.
Yeah, and sometimes that's what you need. I mean, it's not easy, and especially when you're putting yourself yourself out there like that. You kind of have to really embrace that aspect of love. Melissa, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Matchmaking with Melissa once again. Danita, I mean, what a fascinating conversation that was.
Very good. And I like how she broke down what she does, asking the right questions, keeping people open-minded, you know, because there are those non-negotiables. We all have our non-negotiables. I don't care how fine you are.
Some more than others.
Some more. I hear you, my friend. Great job, Greenberg. Thank you.